Say something real quick. Well, my bad.
Is it on there right?
No, it's on. Say something.
Yeah.
Can hear you.
I bet.
All right, brother. Both the cameras are rolling, by the way. So I don't do no introduction on no real shit. So me, be your true self is all I ask. For my audience, I brought multiple people. My audience knows me from competitors from the powerlifting realm, bodybuilding, Olympic lifters, fitness influencers, cosplayers, martial artists. Big shout out to Chris. As always, he networked this, and little tidbit on that. Like I said when I introduced myself to you, my social anxiety is weird. Like I wouldn't have had the courage or strength to be like, hey bro, I see you on your grind. Can we talk about fitness and your likes for cosplay? So everything about my community is networking. He put a good word out for you based on what I see, got the physique for it, all that.
Appreciate it.
You know, but just want to say thank you. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for telling your story to my channel, my audience. My goal is for you to be your true self, and you know, my audience, they're gonna empathize with what you say. A lot of people who've come to my channel who told their story, they drop some jewels for people, and they don't even realize it. So for that, as far as an introduction, humbly and respectfully, thank you so much for coming to my channel. So with that, what I tell people before we start, you can look at me, you can look at the camera, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I just simply start with introduce yourself to my audience, and we go from there.
All right. So, first off, shout out to Chris. Yeah, everybody knows who he is. The Asian, the kid Goku. Man, I'm just truly honored and blessed, to be honest with you. Anyway, my name's Khalil. You can find me on IG, KJ9107.
We'll be tagged.
Yeah, so it's just also a complete honor. I've been working out for it since I was maybe 18 years old. Not having been as dedicated how I am now it's definitely a true honor.
Yes, sir.
For everything I've been here pretty much all my life. Not born here, but I've been here pretty much all my life. So if you happen to see me, you can always say hi because trust me, I want to help people out. My job, at least right now, I want to do is inspire people. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And I feel like people be saying that to me.
What, that you inspire me?
Yeah, saying like, hey, like, yo, I inspire you. Even hit me up on the text, in person, social media.
Keep going, grab and drink.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, you good. You good. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is like, there's things even in international. Like it'd be a couple of people who says that. And I'm like, wow. People actually can do that from outside the world. Like
so allow me to ask you this before we start at the beginning. So what does that do for you? Like just hearing that level of positivity, like, hey bro, I see you on your grind. I see you in here every day. Yeah. Thank you for just if it is along those lines, like thank you. Like what does that do for you? Does it give you a sense of purpose and fulfillment? General question.
Actually, yes. It actually. One, I don't want to break down, but
yeah, I got you.
I want to break down for that. But like when I hear things like that, for one, it keeps me going. It keeps me going because I know if it's hitting you, if it's hitting others, and it could be hit somewhere like outside the city. It just makes me want to keep on going. I want to keep on growing and saying like, okay, maybe I can do this like outside the city, do outside the state, outside in the United States, outside the country. There's things like that. And who knows, I mean, I'm not going to toot my horn and say maybe the people, let's say like world lifted, like, or famous bodybuilders actually reaching me, and like, I ain't going to go in details of that. But hey, you never know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just want to keep me going. Like, it just keeps me going. I just love it, man.
So let's start at the beginning for you. Let's start, since we touched on fitness, let's start on fitness. So,
yeah.
Like, how old were you when you were introduced to the concept? I know you said 17, 18, but like, did you do a sport coming up? Did you do a martial art? Did you just start like with, gym 1-on-1 in high school? How old were you when you were introduced to the aspect of fitness?
That was at the high school gym 1-on-1. So that's what it was. That's what it was. So then, of course, at the time, I didn't have any kind of waste anything at the house. So of course my cousin, we work out over there every now and then. So I'm like, wow, I'm loving this. And then of course, he backed off. So then I'm like, okay, so I want to keep on continuing to do this. So I got to find a way to figure out what I need to do to keep on going. So then that's when I started going to the small gyms, like the small gyms.
Free weights, running, calisthenics. Like, what's your niche in your fitness journey?
It was more aesthetic, like and that and just a little bit of cardio. Because at first I was kind of like, I do want to say I was a bit clueless, like of what I wanted, where I want to be at, because I didn't. There's a lot of things I focus on most, like not gonna say most guys, but like most people I want to say, oh, I want to have a bigger chest or bigger arms, things like that. So then I was a little clueless, like I just hit random workouts, just make sure I'm in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, but now this.
So you had the as long as I show up mentality even at that age.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
So nutrition wise, because again, a lot of people. So when did you, if that is the case for you, when did you learn that nutrition plays a big part on it? Because again, like I said, got the physique for it. I really think you're gonna be a bodybuilder, y'all. Y'all know how I feel. But anyway, how old were you when you found out or learned that nutrition plays a big part in your fitness journey?
I do want to say, not say quite recently, but it was.
I might have misspoke. No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
I want to say, I do want to say, like, maybe. I was like maybe 28. Unfortunately, it's a long time. It sucks to say, because I wasn't studying too much about it. It was like as long as I'm there, I'm good to go.
Okay.
So then I started asking people around. Like shout out to the other bodybuilders or people I met in the gym at that time. Then they told me like what they do and asked me what I eat. I'm like, wait, what? Like I was kind of like, wait, why? But like I'm like, does this really play a big factor of this? I'm like things like that.
So you have good genetics and now you have good nutrition based on my assessment.
Yeah, I won't say that. I don't know I guess I won't say that. Yeah, decent because everybody asks me where I get my veins from. I'm like, man, I just work out and then got better eating. That's what everything started coming to play. So,
was it so? My bad, brother. Was it hard to? I'm gonna tell you right now. Look, I can work out all day, every day, no problem. But if I want to get some Krispy Kreme donut, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get some Krispy Kreme. Anyway, but so for you, like.
I'm surprised I ain't here today. I mean, I was like, I don't mind getting a Krispy Kreme donut today.
I failed him, y'all. Oh my God.
I'm like, dang, it is technically my treatment day. So I was like, dang, I could have had it today, but it's all good though.
I owe you. But how hard is it for you? Is it difficult for you to stay disciplined as far as your nutrition?
Heck no.
It's not?
No. Like I can at first it was maybe like that, but now it's like people like to say that motivation. I can't. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. I kind of hate that word, motivation. But then,
in nutrition, just in general?
Yeah.
Oh, you hate motivation?
Yeah.
I understand why.
Yeah.
To an extent, but continue, yeah.
But yeah, man. Like ever since I learned that, like honestly, I don't think there's no words to say. Like with discipline, it just knowing that.
Okay.
Especially when I got better with my nutrition and all that, it just things that just comes into play.
So allow me to ask this. So how long for the results you wanted? How long did it take for you to get the results you wanted when you started, like not just in fitness but adding the proper nutrition to your diet? Like how long did it take you to see results?
I actually see results about 2 years. Two.
And you
actually stop playing, be here maybe 5 to 6 days out of the week. Eat clean, eat the right foods you need to do. Stay away from the sugary stuff. Things start changing.
And that was not hard for you?
No.
I'm asking. Oh my God. Okay.
No.
Man.
And people there's a couple people that people who knows me and when I put my mind to something.
Okay.
And whatever it is, if I put my mind in something, 99% is going to happen.
Okay.
So if I shut that down of whatever that was troubling me. Like let's say for foods, for example, like knowing that's something you should avoid per se. Like of course, no, I ain't gonna quit off it because it's all based off moderation. Okay. So, but stay off it as much that you know you're not getting anything out of it. Let's say for soda, for example, I used to like soda, not like that, but I don't drink that sodas no more because I told myself, no, this is probably the number one things you needed to avoid. So I bet.
As far as intake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you come up with your own nutrition plan or did somebody help you at first?
Did anybody help me? No, I don't think so. No, I did. I think I just figured out I actually figured out basic. Most people say chicken and rice and broccoli. They start with that, and that's the beginner thing. Then I start working my way up and maybe I'll still ask other people what you eat and all that, and what other things. Did I look at other videos? No, I didn't. I just asked other people around, especially my a good friend of mine, Lucky Fitness. I asked him a little bit about like what.
Shout out. Yeah.
Yeah, so I asked him a lot, and that kind of helped me out just a little bit. And after that, I just worked my way up and knowing what to eat, what any protein intake, and know what to avoid.
So discipline at the end of the day. No, the only reason, so me processing in my mind, like nobody had, you didn't have to have an accountability partner or none. So this is just all you brick by, as far as your nutrition and fitness, but all you brick by brick. No help, no guidance, no nothing. You really just came in here and you figured this out as you went.
Slowly, yeah. So I might have to ask other people, like, this like little bit of advice to like then and there, but then I start putting things together in my own way.
I want to take it to the fitness, back to the fitness, because hey man, you sound like you A1 in nutrition. So, but so did you have any fitness influencers, whether they're in town or celebrity? Like, did you have any fitness influencers that not maybe motivated you, but inspired you? Because you hate that word, I know. But inspired you to stay in the gym?
It's like a reference of Goku Vegeta kind of thing.
Oh,
but it's like some of that. It's like something like that. For example, I mentioned his name before, Lucky. He inspired me, and he didn't even know it. I probably told him every now and then, but he probably like, oh, thank you and all that. But that's really true. Like, I saw him get better. I was like, heck no, I'm getting better. It's kind of like that. Like, that inspires me. Then to keep on going.
The whole "you're not gonna leave me behind" Kakarot attitude.
Something like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Something like that. Like that's that kind of inspiration I got. So. But of course, I always want to tell myself, I want to get better. I want to get better. Whatever I need to do, slowly, day by day, 1% at a time, kind of thing. That was me. But I love to have that mentality. It's like he didn't even know. It's like, all right, I'm going to surpass you, like some kind of thing like that.
Anime is healthy, y'all. Anyway, yeah, no.
Oh yeah. That's kind of inspiration as well.
So allow me to ask this. So when you train, so you said 6 days out of 7, right? So you really know days. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. So like, do you have like set days? Like, do you do like, Mondays chest day, Tuesdays back day, Wednesdays leg day? Probably shouldn't do it like that. But anyway, no. But like, do you go off your own training regime, or like does somebody like, like? I want to make the question make sense, like. Because you said you started with your cousins and you had the influence of Lucky, but like how you hit your body groups, like do you go by days or do you just come in here and wing it, if that makes sense?
No, I get what you mean. Which that means structure. I had that. I have a plan. Each day I'm here. Like I'm gonna start from Monday. Monday chest day. I'm hitting it all glutes and chest.
Y'all heard that? I'm sorry. Yeah.
Tuesday is core. Strength and conditioning, like it is. Of course, you get the core day, get some nice stretches in. Just worry about that. It's kind of like an active rest day, as people like to say, but I'm still getting that core day in. Wednesday is the worst day because it's leg day, but you don't skip those.
So do you prefer? So on your leg, I'm asking, do you prefer the traditional get under? Y'all forgive me. I know better, but but the traditional squat, or do you like to do like function and conditioning training for legs, like lunges, running, hop, like what does your leg day consist of?
My leg day, because I do I do Wednesday and Saturday. So on the first day on leg day, of course it is kind of like the functional one because I don't do the squats on the first Wednesday. I like do like leg presses, then like leg extensions, lunges, like things like that to get like a dynamic stretching, and all things like that. Pretty much all the same thing goes after that. Of course, get your hamstrings in, get your quads in, get your calves in, all that. Then on the second leg day, which I was on Saturday, then I'll go and hit squats. It's kind of like you start a little bit just to, I don't want to say static, but it's kind of like you're not overdoing it, but you're still feeling challenged. But then on the next day, if I didn't do anything like strength wise if I didn't do anything strength wise on Wednesday, I'm hitting it hard on Saturday. Like what the case may be. Let's say if I hit it hard leg presses on Wednesday. All right. So of course, calming down on the squat day Saturday, just so I won't think I'm overdoing it too much. So this is out of the safety of like for knees, for example. You know, as we get older, we gotta watch out for these.
Yeah,
So you know, so but yeah, things like that nature. So let's say for today, for example, I did leg day today. So I did hit it hard. So I did hit
heard
it
that,
hard.
y'all. Discipline. Now let me stop. Yeah.
Yes, discipline all day. Remember that, baby. But yes, so today I hit it hard on my leg day Saturday today. So that's my schedule is. So let's go back to that leg day Wednesday. Thursday is bicep and back. Then Friday is shoulders and triceps. And of course, no Saturday leg day.
Sunday you rest.
Yeah,
And meal prepping and all that other stuff too.
go ahead and get that situated.
So allow me to ask this: what were some in your fitness journey? Because you've been doing this a lot. Like, have you had more? I will try to make this make sense. Physical obstacles or mental obstacles in your fitness journey? As long as you've been doing this, like what's some of the obstacles, roadblocks, the hindrance? Like, what are some of the things you faced as far as setbacks in your fitness journey?
My fitness journey, let's say for when I was younger, of course it was all about physical. I wanted to be bigger than I was when I was younger, you know, because I was, you know, very, very tiny. Just because you might want to look at my IG on that, you can see where I came from. But then as the years went by, then a lot of roadblocks. Unfortunately, a depression wall has been hit from there. So then, of course, I would find ways to get better that way because I was at a really dark spot, very, very dark spot. I don't know if I can go words on that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but after that, because I'm not a man who don't like to give up. Even though I thought that, but I was never the man that actually give up. So I found ways. Of course, the gym happened to be that scapegoat to go to make yourself feel better. Then I didn't know. Then I realized that was like a good mental BS because you're hitting by yourself. You with this. You're trying to get better. You putting, let's say, anger on weights. But but I just, while I'm here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm just that's all I'm worrying about is to go ahead and I'm worried about you're here to be better. Then then I would just here to come in almost every day, but just to make myself feel better, make sure my mental levels were just as accurate as my physical. Same thing on emotional levels and all that.
So with that, this allowed you to block out the noise at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
I'd rather have that. I'd rather use this as a escape reality versus, as most people do, numb with alcohol and
or other substances.
Yeah, or substance, and all
I
that. So I don't want to do that. I told myself, I think it was the beginning of January of this year, because that's when everything started hitting on that time, beginning of the year, towards last year, towards around there. I told myself I'm not numbing this pain away.
With bad alternatives.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, with that. So I started coming here, and just even though I was here anyway, but it was like more just trying to figure out what things to get better for the mental. Then of course that builds more physical because I'm actually pumping myself even further.
So what's one of the biggest takeaways that you found in your fitness journey since you've been doing it so long? Like, basically, like a self-reflection question. Did it make sense?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, yeah.
So wish I can actually answer this to make it make sense. Let's see. It did. Did I tell you that I actually start meditating as well?
No.
Yeah.
Shit, speak on that. Let's go. Yeah.
I should do that. Actually in January, that's kind of like my self-reflection. And unfortunately, I hate that Fifth Flight don't have it. Well, the hell must do it. They got. Of course, the sauna. I started doing that plus meditation, and that's kind of like my self-reflection right there. So I have that 10 minutes, 15 minutes of just everything is blocked out. The only you hear is what the topic of the meditation is, and so much clarity came out of that when you exit, when they tell you to open your eyes, you just it's so much clarity coming out of that, and even coming out of sauna too.
So allow me to ask. Forgive me if I ask this question again. Just
oh no, fine. I mean, I love asking all these questions. I love it.
thank you. So what inspired you to meditate, and would you recommend meditating? In general, whether it's in a sauna, at your house, at the gym, like would you recommend meditating? Like, do you feel like it does strengthen the mental as far as like resiliency?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it actually does. Like, and no one told me to do that at all. I was just trying to find ways to be better. Like, what can I do? You always ask yourself this, and ask myself this. Like, what can I do to be better from this? And I would just figure things out. And I think when I was just surfing through, like, maybe YouTube, for example, and then and that's probably what God told me yo, listen to this.
Amen.
Yeah, so I just checked it out, see how it is, listened to it, and ever since then, that was January the 8th, and I've been meditating every day since.
After your workouts or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
Just in general. I like doing it afterwards because after you hit it hard, let's say if I'm Fitness Connection, for example, or Fifth Life Hope Mills, like I like to have that peace, just being in a sauna and just listen whatever the topic is for that day, and whatever or if they ain't have no topic, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back and listen to something the manifest one.
So before we close on the fitness journey and move to the anime and cosplay, that's gonna be my favorite part. Allow me to ask you this: with everything in your fitness journey, what are some things you like about the fitness community, and what are some things you dislike about it?
I don't dislike anything of the fitness community, honestly, because I don't.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong about that. Okay. Nothing wrong. Which I'd be confused of when I can go to the store with that one. But I ain't gonna call him out like that. But
yeah, gotcha.
But it'd be if we were saying
huge level of maturity with that. But
there you go. You put right the money on that, and say less after that.
Yeah.
But the great about being in the fitness is just all I can say is just when you just realize that you knock off the motivation and you gain that discipline.
Okay. I like that you get. Yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
Jules, but yeah.
And you just realize like you and question when you're here, you ask yourself when you're done, yeah, I did better. Like I did better today. Then you ask yourself when you come in the next day, did I did better than I did yesterday? Hey, most likely the answer is yes. but like like they do things to figure out what to become better, what to be better. And that's all, and really that's all that matters. Be
Thank
better
you.
1% of the time. That's all you gotta do, fellas. That's all you gotta do. And ladies, that's all you gotta do. 1% at a time. And you don't realize that how much clearer you can get, how much stronger you can be. And not just here. Also here.
And on some real shit, thank you for those jewels on that one. So now to the anime part, anime and cosplay. So 33, we up there. We the real 90s babies, y'all. We know how to write in cursive. Now, let me stop. Oh, shit, let me stop. All right, cool. So how old were you when you were introduced to anime? No, how about this? How old were you when you were introduced to anime, and what anime was that, if you can recall?
It was Dragon Ball Z. But
see, 90 baby. Now let me start. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But I don't remember the age, unfortunately. That's the crazy part. I just know I think that was when, of course, it was on Toonami at the time, and
90s baby. I'm sorry, yeah.
And just don't like. And actually, the saga was that because I didn't watch it from the beginning. I had to catch it. It was the Frieza saga.
Frieza.
Yeah, so that's when I caught it. So of course, a little loss was going on at first, but I just know like it's in my head when I was younger. Of course, I think it was a cartoon. I didn't think it was anime until it started actually developing. It's like, oh snap, it is. It is anime. But yeah, that's the first one. That was, of course, when they charging up and and just fighting super quick and all that. Of course, when outside, when the episode was over, you want to do the same thing like them. You know what I mean? We get bullied for it.
He's not
you know what I mean?
Oh shit! See, he said it before I did. We used to get beat the fuck up for this.
Yes,
you feel me? But
man.
Now it's cool in the street.
Yeah, now
where
cool,
was
man.
this shit when I was not? Let me stop.
And that's a true fact. Like man, it don't make no sense. And And this is I'm gonna go a little more in deep into this because back then when we're nerds and doing this, think we wasn't gonna like nobody was going to talk to us. Let's say for a male perspective, not like women's going to talk, girls go talk me all that. Look, what's going on? What's happening now? everybody want this.
The come up is real. Now let me stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Hey, I needed that. That was a good laugh, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but yeah, man. Then later on, start branching off.
What genre did you stay in? Was it because Dragon Ball Z was your first? Did you stay in the realm of action, or did you move over to different genres as you got older?
A little bit. It was like it did stay in action the most because
Street Fighter.
Yes, but I had to catch on YouTube, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
I didn't catch that one. I was mad.
Okay.
Same thing where, like, I think you remember the '90s Tekken that came on the
Yeah,
movies?
yeah. You talking about when Kazi?
Yeah, that one.
You got thrown in the lava, but how you? But anyway, yeah. Anyway, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yes.
Okay.
That's like, of course, Dragon Ball Z is always number one. Yu Yu Hakusho is definitely number two. I actually watched that last night. That's the crazy part.
So my bad. So you come up with questions as I hear. Good thing. Who's your favorite character out of you? So obviously you've watched all the series of Yu Yu Hakusho, right? Some people stop at the Dark Tournament. Why? But anyway, but yeah. So who's your? What was your favorite saga out of the whole series?
It was Dark Tournament. It was.
But you didn't stop watching it though after, right?
No, I kept on going.
Okay,
I kept on going because then it got deep. Kind of disappointed on the final order. Of course, everybody was, but because that could have been good too. That arc was good too. It could have got better.
Like I think the creators,
I think the creators even know that, saying like they could have got better.
I
But
think they ran out of ideas. You know, creates. I'm sorry, but anyway, you like the Dark. I'll get back to that. I promise you. So you like the Dark Tournament. So with that being said, who we're gonna go down each of those animes that we just mentioned, right? So in Dragon Ball Z, who was your favorite character, or who was the character you most empathize with out of the whole series? Dragon Ball Z, Super.
And of course, not changing basic with it. It is Vegeta. Because he never quit. He was like
came off as an asshole in the beginning.
Definitely. That character development was crazy. But he didn't start doing that until after the Majin. The Majin Buu saga. Well, after he died. But that's what I was kind of like. He doesn't quit. Like this man does not quit. He don't care. But at first, he was with asshole. Like kind of like things could have transpired a different way. It wasn't for him. Like Purpose that would have been born wasn't for him. But it's that ego. Like so.
I got you. So.
But then again, people say Krillin.
So Vegeta for the Dragon Ball series, do you have a favorite character in the Street Fighter series at all?
Of course, it's gonna be basic. Ryu was always my best one because he was that dude, and. I always wanted to headband with him as a kid back then, but of course.
The red bandana.
Yeah, I wanted that, but of course I don't have it. Shout out my brother, he got it.
So we said Tekken. So since you watched again '90s baby, so I'm pretty sure it's your favorite character. Can I guess who I think your favorite character would be? And I don't want to say Eddie Guado because I was gonna be kind of like that's stereotypical. Is it Hayachi or Kazuya? I'm asking, and if it's not, please inform me who's your favorite character.
In that '90s, that moved me. Yeah, it was Kazuya on that one. Of course, we branched off later on. But, I found a new one. But yeah, on that one.
Who is it?
On Tekken, like series, like at
in general,
moment, right now, Lily. I can.
Oh, you talking about?
I'm talking about the game. But you talking about the movie?
Yeah,
but like that's the movie. It's going to be it's Kazuya. But yeah, so actually,
is it a moveset?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yu Yu Hakusho. Who's your favorite character?
Hiei. And the reason why, because and I like him the most because for one, he just at first he didn't have that development. Like his development was kind of like I want to kill Yusuke. And like end of the day.
And everybody and their mama, but
true. Yeah, but then of course then he just started team up with him. And all that. Then let's go about Dark Tournament because that's when that got me the most. And I don't understand why everybody likes Ramen the most, which I understand because he's smart. But I understand that. But he lost, legit.
On a technicality, wait, fam, hold on. Good Buddy dead. Okay, Good Buddy was dead. Like, come on now, like.
True, but by the rules. He lost. Well,
okay, fine. Because I'm even thinking, I'm like, wait, but did did he die before or after the unconsciousness? If Good Buddy is deceased, but anyway.
Yeah, he kills an opponent, but it wasn't for that help he got. He would have been gone. I mean, I'll say gone. I mean, I won't say gone, but he got beat. No, he was going for the kill.
He lost. We'll take that. I ain't gonna hold you. Even as a kid, when they said it, I said, "Hey, I ain't say this, but I'm thinking, ain't this a bitch?" Like, wait a minute, hold
yeah,
on.
I was kind of like, damn, because I do like him because he is smart. He's smart, and I give him that. Like, he don't want to be bothered by him, but if I think he's powerful than him, like this to end of the day, he is. So, but he ain't never lost though.
Got you.
Like even when he was.
He lost to Yusuke.
Oh damn! Not this, but we talking about. We ain't talking about.
Oh, we talking about the dog tournament. We talking about the dog tournament.
That, bro.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say. Nah, it's so. How about this? I feel like Hiei. Just my tidbit, brother.
Yeah.
Hiei was like the Vegeta of the show,
right?
Because if you really look at their character developments, it's similar.
Yeah.
Vegeta, well, yes and no. I feel like their blueprint was pretty much the same. How they felt about how Vegeta felt, how he was as a Saiyan, and how Hiei felt, how he felt as a full demon was pretty much the same. Their outlook on life was pretty much the same. I think the similarities or the differences come in was just their character development. It didn't take as long for Hiei to get with the program like it did for Vegeta.
Right.
Vegeta, what was it? You had the introduction, Saiyan Saga, then the shift, Frieza Saga, slow shift, Android Saga, full shift after the Majin Saga. So it's just, but anyway, you were saying, brother?
And that's true. And that's true what you're saying. But I was going to finish off saying, like, Vegeta always wants to surpass Goku no matter what. So, that's his goal. Even though, like, they're on good terms now, but he's like, I'm still trying to surpass you. I don't care. But on Hiei's end, like, at first he kind of let that go, but he still want to be the strongest ever. He's going to be the strongest demon ever, even though in the day he didn't do it. But
were you surprised that he actually had a soft spot? Like, that's what kind of threw me off. Like the whole sister. Like, as we dive into his character, like his origin, it's kind of like, you know, if I was put in that situation, I'd be a motherfucker too. I ain't gonna hold you. Anyway, like, I was born a dude, so I'm excited. Like y'all, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But anyway, yeah. Nah, but
damn.
But Hiei was your favorite character, so so let's continue to go out the list. Like, so what other animes did you watch and lean towards that you liked?
Let's say, because at first we'll talk about what I saw on TV. Then I had to branching off, like either watch it from. Either I go to my friend's house and watching it, or things like that. So of course, I caught Sailor Moon on TV.
Hey.
Yeah, so I got
90s baby, of course.
Yeah,
we
of
are.
course.
Yeah.
I got watched Samurai as a kid, Inuyasha as a kid, Case Closed as a kid. That's got branched on me a little bit because detective skills. It wasn't too much fighting, so I like that one because then sometimes I like to think and kind of like.
Did it So look, I will try to make this question make sense. So when you stay within a niche, it's harder for you to branch off and look at others. So since you said because you like to think, like what made you continue watching that when you realize, okay, hey, there's no fight sequence. So like what was going on in that anime particularly to make you go, okay, hey, and I can stick with this. It's not action, but I can. Does that question make sense?
Yeah, it does. And the reason why, because I thought like that's when I figured out like it never ends. But but I was kind of thinking like, oh, they're gonna find his catcher's killer, and then they trying to put you together like, oh snap, Rachel's about to find his true identity, and then they throw some loophole off that make her forget. But then it is things like that is kind of like keep me intrigued, and they fooled me for it because because it was
I've
ongoing.
been bamboozled, yeah,
literally,
okay.
Yeah. So that kind of keep me as like, oh snap, like things like that. So. But I still love the action no matter what. I don't mind now. All my impression off is a good one. Let's say for of course I'm just thinking outside in this current generation now. Let's say, for example, Dr. Stone. It wasn't as fighting. Well, now I mean, they later did for the Stone
I ain't
Wars
seen
and all
it
that.
yet, so seen some reviews. I'm a hard shell. But anyway, continue Dr. Stone.
Yeah, because first it was kind of like trying to get a civilization back together, and all that. So somebody taking one way, somebody taking the other way. So eventually that might have to eventually that would collide eventually. But it was so much of trying to get how the old generation was, how we are at the times now. They went to Stone, so eons later like then they had to pretty much they talking to pretty much the stone people pretty much. Like when the main one. He breaks out and he's still smart as ever, obviously, because he nothing happened to him. He just doesn't break out his own stone, and he just start slowly bringing things back in a different way, and everybody's all intrigued, like, oh snap, this is ramen.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, things like that nature. Like I don't mind branch off now to see if it's a good one, but I love the action no matter what. Let's say, for example, now everybody getting angry about Demon Slayer. I'm waiting for the movie.
I can't wait 3 years for it. So I've seen it. I just suck with the names, but good buddy, Thunder Style, he too locked in is actually scary. It's like one of those things where I would really hate to be his next opponent. I ain't gonna hold you like that shit. Like when they were falling and he was just like. And it had his thumb on the tip. I said, "Oh, it's over! It's over!"
He stole the whole show in that that final second. Mm-hmm. Like he stole the show. I mean, I think it's still a light in those cases because that's my when we go to cosplay.
No, don't. Oh, I got.
Yeah, when we get to cosplay, you know, like when I saw him, like he was ready, locked in, ready to go. First, he was confused where I'm at. Then he's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like, I'm
everybody
ready to
finna get the smoke.
Yeah.
So allow me to ask this before we move over to cosplay, right? So this might be a biased question. And the only reason I say that, so I haven't some parts, but like I could make it make sense. I can't get into the anime of today because like prime example, do you feel like the anime of today, the current trending anime is keeping up, and again, biased question, but do you feel like it's keeping up with the past anime? I'm gonna say the golden era of 80s and 90s. Mm-hmm. And what I mean, like, do you feel like the anime of today is keeping up with the 80s and 90s anime? And like think of the big three back then. Okay, again, one person, you know, they said the big three was Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and I forgot the third one he said.
Jeffrey just said it.
Yeah, no, it was Jeffrey. I'm trying to think of that third one, but he said Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, and then there was another one.
It was Naruto or no?
Okay, there we go. It has been around that long, But based off those three titles of the early 80s into the 90s versus now, do you feel like the anime of today is keeping up with the anime of the past, right? I don't. That's why it's harder for me to get in certain anime now.
Unfortunately, yes, you're definitely right. It is kind of it's there's no compare from that. I mean,
do you feel like it's the sense of nostalgia? Why not speaking for you, but people who think like me, like because we don't get that sense of nostalgia from anime anymore?
Good question. It all depends of how that person feels from that. Like of course I do like the past anime better than new generation one. But I will give it a shot before I would say nah. I'll probably, especially usually some good animes, like it usually takes about maybe 3 episodes to figure. No, not 3. 3 is too much. But let's say 2 or 1. To actually know that they keep on going, because let's say there's quite a few hits. So of course, Attack on Titan is one of them. You was intrigued when his mama got bit in half. So I was intrigued after that. Rest in peace.
Oh,
but you know, after that I was like, huh? Like this? What? What happened? Let's go to the next one. Like, what's going on?
So I will say that there are some anime out there where they give you, okay, I did not see that happening. I think my bad. Continue, brother.
But yeah, you're right, and you're definitely all right. Like it is a lot. A lot of new ones, unfortunately, can't even keep up with that. I'm a little confused on that big three though. I gotta talk to Jeffrey about that.
Okay, no. So how about this? Because it's all opinion. So
yeah.
But how about this? 90s baby, and I get that the answer is gonna always change. What's your big three from the 90s then?
My big three is Dragon Ball Z,
there we go,
Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto.
So how about this? In your opinion, what's the big three now?
Oh man, Demon Slayer is number 1.
Okay.
Is it bad that I can't think of the other two?
No. So hear me out. So if you were to have given me another two for that big three of today, I would ask you like I asked Joffrey, are those big three keeping up with the big three that you just mentioned?
Yeah, of course not.
That's why I was, so it's like, damn. So this
Jujutsu Kaisen's number 2. I just thought about it just now. Jujutsu Kaisen can be number 2.
Okay.
They could throw that. Now the third one.
But still,
hit me 5 minutes later.
are they keeping up with? Are they keeping? No.
No.
That's
no.
so. And I know whoever watched this, you know, y'all, that's all opinionated, so be careful. I love trolls, by the way. But not
Hey, it's okay with opinions. I'm not wrong. Not wrong with that.
It's just these youngins, right? Like some of they don't realize like even some of their favorite anime is a blueprint or a reflection of what already came out. Mm-hmm. I think what's really new? What is a new approach in anime? Okay, love and hate, good and bad, like light and dark, race to an extent, political, gender, all these categories that I'm mentioning, we've all seen this before in different animes. It's kind of like they're telling the same story, but it's like, okay, like prime example. It's like Dragon Ball died and then it was reincarnated to, what's the anime that might be keeping up with Dragon Ball Z? Can I say My Hero Academia? Or is that an insult to that anime? Yeah, okay. So, how about what other anime is keeping up with that? As far as characters, uniqueness, story, like what other anime is keeping up with that?
No respect on My Hero. No respect on that one. Because I still need to finish that one, honestly. And I heard it got real. And so now, could I put that as a comparison? Probably not. But I wouldn't mind actually watching it and actually say I won't put it as a big 3. But I actually would saying for people like in the your generation they could put that in their top 5.
Okay.
You know, so because it has a good storyline, and mostly like we just said before is always have that, you know, of course, you know that one kid that's trying to be better, and of course, you know, you get that love, you know, that's what that one girl or whatever that they're just so confused that they don't know what to do, kind of things like that. There's always that rival, you know, like, you know, the things like that. So it touched bases with it's kind of like how it was in the past. Of course, you know, different things transpires of how their storyline goes. So, but that's why I kind of I would say I do like My Hero. As a comparison in Dragon Ball, of course, no. No.
I got you. I'll say this, and thank you.
I guess because in that one, I think Dragon Ball had no filter. I think what back then with Dragon Ball, they had no filter. They're gonna do what we want. What they want. Of course, you know, when I was watching,
ain't no one-on-ones around here on Kami. You getting this game fight?
When I was younger and all that, and we were seeing Bulma's underwear at the time. Like, you know, like,
oh shit. You know, Goku was to say he patted that thing too before he laid his head. I'm like, oh shit. Y'all please don't ban my channel. It's still growing. Now let me stop. But now, hey, on some real shit. Thank you for that insight. And you kind of gave me good questions to ask other cosplayers and people who like anime, like depending on, you know, the age and time and whatever. But like, okay, what's the big 3 of the day? Like, I did that with Jeffrey, and he gave really good insight. The time, to me, I'm all about time zones. At the end of the day, everybody's perspective is going to be different, but those 3 that you just mentioned, those are golden, damn near platinum, you know, compared to what's considered golden and platinum today in anime.
Right.
So, but other than that, thank you on your insight on that. Thank you for sharing your love and your start with anime. You know, I like the action thing. So now, on to the cosplay. All right. So, obviously, you've been to Comic-Cons, right?
Yes.
We're going to do a start, then a finish, right?
Yes.
So, because I'm pretty sure the first Comic-Con you went to, you did not go in cosplay, right?
Right. That was the first time I just wanted to check out the vibes. Of course, you know, I know that's my type of scene, but I still wanted to check out how the vibes was. People, of course, know.
What inspired you to go? A
good friend of mine. They always ask around, like, hey, you want to go to Comic-Con and all that. First, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, like, things like that. Then I say, man, screw it, let's go.
Were you so if you don't mind, were you skeptical, and if so, why?
Because it's me as a person. I got nothing against how the vibe is. It's kind of like I didn't want to go out like go anywhere as much, and so I kind of keep that zone to myself. So that's why I was kind of like I don't know a lot of things until I just gave it a shot.
Did you feel comfortable when you finally got in that setting?
Yes.
Oh,
Absolutely. It is wit.
okay,
Like that.
okay. So what was your? We're gonna lead up to you cosplaying. I promise you that
Yeah.
this is the base. So when you went around, like, what were some of the things that you experienced and felt as you was in your very first cosplay set? Was it Fayetteville Comic Con?
Yeah, it was. The first one was that.
But anyway,
That's when he said like, well, you need to go to the Raleigh one to see how it really is.
Okay,
So
yeah,
then
so-
he was like, I was like, all right, I'm down then. Of course,
Okay.
that was the usually they had 2 of them here at the time. They had 2 Comic Cons, so it was like towards the end of the year. So of course, it already passed in July. So we had to wait the year for it to happen. So I was waiting for it, and of course now I finally got my first experience over there, and I just fell in love after that. I was like, wow.
So
And I would branch off now.
so like who did you see like out there like that? The only reason I say that, like, some people cosplay really, really well.
Oh, yes.
I'm not coming at anybody with any shades. Some of y'all make the characters look bad, but that's neither here nor there. But like, what were some of the things that you saw in characters that made you go, wow? Just yeah.
It was like a lot of group people. Like, let's say, of course, you know, like I said before, shout out to Chris. You know, of course, no, he's always
He's going. That's Goku. You cannot mistake him.
He's there for either he's gonna be for day 1, day 2, or whatever how long the con is. So like he's gonna show up as that. So he's one of them. He's definitely one of them. Of course, you know, I've seen other characters out that I like from the anime. Of course, then let's say for example from my first Comic Con, if I remember, because it's been quite a few years. So of course, you know, you see your typicals like, you know, like your Mario Luigi kind of thing. You see women as that's back when Bowserette was actually a thing. you see.
Did they cosplay that character really well? No, never mind. No,
Actually,
because what's that supposed to mean? Never mind.
No shade,
Yeah.
no shade whatsoever. But yes, the answer is yes, they did. Yes,
Okay,
when I
okay.
saw that, I was like, wow, okay, I like it. And it's actually everybody just fills in with that. That's why I love it. And whatever cosplay is, either from, let's say, from Mario though, for Zelda, you know, because I saw a couple links in there. You know, I was like, oh snap! So somebody's actually a link. That's pretty dope. You know, got the sword, got everything like that. And I'm like, damn, it made me want to do that. So, I didn't got to that yet, but I want to. But just things like that. Of course, you know, you got your Star Wars. You see a whole group of people dressed like, you know, Darth Vader and all that. You know, you see them like them crazy ones. Like it'd be like skyscrapers, kind of cosplays. Can't think of for example. I can't think of one right now. At least the latest one I saw when we went to GalaxyCon this summer, it was Lord Farquaad. So I saw that one.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did you go? Oh, that wait, the bobblehead one or the actual the
Yeah,
short?
I think it was the bobblehead one.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
Like, it was that one. Yeah, it was the bobblehead one. Yeah. So it is and everybody just dressing up. I think I saw somebody with a pant named Slipback. Yeah, so
He was like, ain't no fucking way.
yeah, it just things like that. It just things the people just dressing up just like and they hitting that like from to the key, like they just hit that perfectly, and it's everything is hit. So then I gave it a shot. You know, I think it was the first time I told you I didn't go. So like, well, not cosplay.
In cosplay,
in
yeah.
cosplay. So then the second one I kind of half-assed it, which I should have just did full. But I
Who
mean,
was the character?
It was Kakashi.
Kakashi?
Yeah, but I didn't have like the wig, but everybody still calls me while I was doing it because I had the mask on and all that. But I was still kind of nervous. That's always my issue, like I need to break the ice over that. So I was being a little half-assed about it because I had the band, got the this, and I got the whole tunic and all that. I got the vest and all that, but I didn't get and I got the outfit for it. I just didn't do it because I just felt, I don't know. I'm just weird with it. I'm just like, why?
You feel like you would have been out of place. So allow me to. Well, is that right?
I don't think it's out of place. I just don't want it. Sometimes when I do things like that, let's say dress somebody, I wouldn't hit everything right, which the wig was the only thing I have. I had everything else.
Oh,
except for
so
that.
you just wanted to represent the character well.
Yeah,
Okay.
but since I didn't have that, so I'm like, well, I guess unless I got this, I mean, what harm no foul. But then at my head, it was harm and a foul, you know. So
May I? So, just asking, and we don't have to go in this direction. This is just from my curiosity, because interviewing other cosplayers, and you know, they tell their truth and their honesty. So, here's my question: did you face any type of bias or criticism when in cosplay, or every time you went to cosplay, it was nothing but acceptance.
Oh, acceptance.
No, so no bias or criticism. Okay, that's actually good because some actually have. But anyway,
I mean, let's say you said it on their brother, but I didn't know. But at least to me, like it's even when I told you about me just being like, unfortunately, like didn't do the full cosplay. It's still people wanted to like say, oh no, it's Kakashi, like, and then it's, hey, can I take a picture? And like, I was like, in my head, like, in my head's like, sure. Man, in my head's like, I'm not full costume though. But I'm like, but sure, I got you. Like, but you know.
So, how many people? So you've done Kakashi, you've done Inosuke. That was pretty cool. Any other people that you've cosplayed as?
Not yet. I do want to branch more of that, but you know how with Chris was Goku. I want to keep that as Inosuke. I want to actually have that one there to know that.
The physique definitely helps you, especially with the two. Yeah,
that's what I want to actually branch off. But I do want to branch more. I want to have ideas. I want to be.
Can I make a suggestion for you?
Sure.
I think you'd make one hell of a Afro samurai. Number 2 headband. I'm just cigarette in your mouth to the side. I'll be your ninja if you want me to.
Bro, that's not a bad idea.
Or have you seen Soul Eater?
No, I heard about it, of course. I haven't had any chance to watch that yet.
So there's this one character. He uses gauntlets. I would recommend. How about this? I'm gonna give you a recommendation, and I want you to give me a recommendation. You know, I'm always about giving out that energy. I would recommend, because it's still on Netflix. Watch Soul Eater in its entirety when you have the chance, and then I can't think of his name. Glasses. He comes on later in the series, but he uses 2 gauntlets. Has this one fire ass attack, and it's kind of like, oh. But I recommend you watch Soul Eater. Give me one. What would you recommend I watch?
You watch? I was gonna say, hey, that's cosplay you should do. But okay.
Which one? Please don't say Jaren. I'm gonna be like, bruh.
No.
Chris put you up to it, didn't he?
No, he didn't. No, this is. I just thought of this top of my head just now.
Who?
You should be for Yu Hakusho. You should give a shot to Tagoro.
Hey, no, you think I could pull that off?
Yeah.
I think I'm too funny to. Wait, which one? The older Tagoro or younger one? The
young one.
Okay.
The young one.
Just make sure.
Young one, I think you can pull that off. You just need to find a jacket. You just have to find a green ass jacket and do all that. Then there's somebody want to get you, and that's when the comedy comes in. This one you like, and then just things that branch off.
so, brother, you made my day. So out of that whole series, Toguro was my favorite because when you dive into his character, it was kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end when he said, "Hey, I know I fucked up, so." This is what I want my punishment to be, to go in limbo. When you're tormented, like, wait, are you sure you want this?
Yeah.
When somebody dishing out the punishment ask you, like, wait, you sure? Like, hold on, you've done some good. Nah, let's go to limbo.
Yeah, like
at the end of the day, when you dissect his character, he was a real one, and I said, oh shit.
And that's actually true because even though and I like to do this because just in case people don't know this, like he did care about Yusuke, but if he failed. He would kill them straight up.
Yeah, no,
like saying like you're not worthy enough, you're gone. But he did care enough, like okay, like I'm saying this to you because I want you to get the picture. So he pretty much training him in death. So like.
One hell of a character development.
Yeah, even if like that, and just in case if he kills him, of course, that's what he wanted. Like he been doing this for almost 50 years as what he is. He wants somebody to surpass him.
And to stop his tyranny too.
Yeah.
And then too, when you find out why he became a demon in the first place, you like, damn, that's deep. But anyway,
that's what happened.
So, but no, hey, bro, on some real shit. Hey, thank you for that. I think. You're good at reading people because the fact that you was able to associate Magufi's character with that character, I was like, damn, pay attention. You one of those sleepers in the anime, ain't you, where you just put your glasses like, oh, this motherfucker finna get it. Yeah, that right there. Yeah.
Like.
So, all right, I got you. So, but yeah, I'm gonna check that anime out. Thank you for the comparison. Bro, you really made my day with that one. I'm really gonna just be dropping. But nah,
appreciate that, man.
So with that being said, bringing it into a close, right? So what are some things, and it might be the same answer as it was in the fitness room, but I'm just going to ask.
Yeah.
What are some things you like about the cosplay community, and what are some things you dislike about the cosplay community?
Well, I love about it because, like I said, there's no dislikes on that one. Well, no dislike on it. I thought about it, it's like, oh, what you think about it? Ain't no dislikes. The only thing I love about it because everybody is. For me, like, why I think of things like that is, the people who actually were, like like I don't say nerds, but like actually love anime as a kid, and then still keep on growing and not doing this for clout or anything like that. You're not going to like Comic Con all because like, oh snap, like it's because
it's a trend now.
Yeah, girls gonna be around here, all that, like or girls perspective, guys and all that things like that nature.
Nah, I bet you had to suffer like us. I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
It's like. We're all here to like the vibe, like either is whatever the issue may be, because there's a lot of things that goes on in that convention center, mainly convention center, and we're all here to like not say judge our cosplay, but like know like, oh snap, you like this, heck yeah, and they start just chopping it up with that, or you want to take a picture for it, like just for a second, things of that nature. That's why I love. We're all here in this room because we love mainly. Well, we may probably mainly all of them, like from video games, from watching anime, for good movies, things all that nature. We're all here. We're all nerds for a couple hours,
and a no judge free zone.
Yeah,
and you ain't stuffing nobody in no locker either. No, I wish you would. No, let me stop. Hey, so also, in closing, allow me to ask this, right? Is there any cosplay, your list, right? Your story, is there any cosplayer or fitness influencer you want to shout out in this interview? Let them know, like, hey, I see what you're doing, I like what you're doing. Regardless if it's fitness or cosplay, anybody you want to shout out?
Of course, if I'm gonna say this right now, if I forget your name, I truly apologize. Like, that's really what it is. Like, from what I said before, mainly right now, Chris,
hey,
you. Thank you so much. Like I think he came up to me like even before, like I think it's called like more fitness, and he just happened to just be chopping up, talking to me all that. Then that's when I met Zero. So thank God for that. Actually, I'm gonna say Zero, because he's the same thing, fitness, anime. Lucky, I have a lot of good friends. She ain't here in the city anymore. She's in Florida. Carla, I love like. It's a lot of people. My good homie, a really good homie of mine, Tommy. At least in the fitness community, I'm going to put fitness and cosplay together, maybe. But
I feel like it's all the same world because it's all influence. But
it is so many. And of course, shout out to my family and friends and people who like support me in my fitness area, my fitness community journey. Thank you for that. That really mean a lot to me. You have no idea. Shout out to my family and friends. Your friends. Since I just met Jeffrey not so long ago, shout out to him.
Hey.
I met him in Galaxy Con. Caught me out of nowhere. I was trying to get some food, and he just like, oh snap. Shout out to him. Shout out to you, man. Like I appreciate you, man. And people across the world, and like I said, if I haven't forget your name, man, you already know I forgot you, man. I just can't think of the name at the moment. It's so many, it is so many. But you already know I got true, absolute love. If you haven't known me, I got that big respect, love for everybody who gives me the respect and support. It's truly a blessing. And to be honest with you, I never think I got this far, and I appreciate you all, man.
To our community, I just want to say thank you. Chris, you allowed this to happen. I'm always going to give you your flowers. Brother, to you, allow me to bring you back. I'm still growing my community. I'm still growing my channel. I'm going to get traction. I'm guarantee you that. And for the people who help my community grow, I'm going to bring them back. So I'm going to say this to you like I told Chris, like, you paid me with something and it was your time. You didn't have to do this for me. A lot of people look at certain channels and certain communities and they don't want to come because, like, man, this community small, I ain't coming. You didn't do that. You didn't take an opportunity to try to get yourself out there. You took this opportunity, again, somebody who has social anxiety. You probably wouldn't believe it how we just,
right.
But again, if it wasn't for my community, this would not have happened. So all I can say is thank you, keep doing what you're doing. Please, when I get some traction and I'm able to actually put attention on people in a positive way, please allow me to bring you back more and more. Please help my community grow. And like I said in the beginning, somebody's going to listen to your story. Somebody's going to listen to your likes, your dislikes, and they're going to empathize with this. That's the one thing I kind of love about being a content creator. Everything is content.
Right.
And you allow me to make content and put this out on my channel. So, hey, brother, God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing. And please allow me to bring you back to this channel.
It's been an honor. I will.
And we are out.